Turning my fiancée into an athlete part 2. Today was a lower body session and we started it off with some extensive plyometric work with double leg pogos, just keeping these nice and light. We moved on to some single leg plyos, just trying to introduce them into her workouts now. Using the battle rope so it forces her ankles to land in different positions to help strengthen them up. Made it a little bit more challenging by putting some turns into the ropes to work on a little bit of coordination and forcing her ankles to move in different ways and directions. We then moved on to some drop jumps, trying to make her nice and quick off the floor, using these to get her body used to interacting with the floor. Added a small hurdle just to make it a little bit more challenging for her. We then did a few standing box jumps and then we moved on to some running box jumps, trying to improve her overall power output and getting her moving athletically again. We then moved on to the strength work for the day, and today it was back squats. Got her to work up to a heavy single. Probably could have done another rep at that weight, but we'll take that for today. She then did 2 back off sets for 5 reps. Aim for the strength work is to improve her overall max strength, as that's not something she's really worked on. What she normally does is just high rep stuff, so we're going to try and focus more on intensity rather than volume with these. We then moved on to RDLs, doing 3 sets at 8 reps, and she actually hit a PB here for 60 kilo. We then moved on to some hip work. Because she does a lot of running, she gets a lot of hip injuries. So the main aim here is to get her hips nice and strong by trying to isolate the muscle by doing this exercise, the cable knee drive. I love this exercise to isolate the hip because it's great for strengthening the hips through a full range of motion. We then finished the session with some Copenhagen plank exercises to help keep the groins nice and strong. She absolutely smashed it again and she's getting stronger and more athletic every week.